and exclusive titles coming to the PlayStation 4 in 2014 and 2015 you can definitely expect to see that I am most excited about. Now this is kind of the wrap of everything that was discussed at E3 by Sony, and also if you want to check out my version for the top 10 games coming to the Xbox One exclusives, that will be down in the description below. I also have an annotation on screen, so make sure to check that out. Now without further ado, let's get straight into the video. The first being The Last of Us Remastered, essentially surviving an apocalypse on Earth in The Last of Us. Pretty much they are re-releasing the award-winning game, rebuilt in 1080p with loads of upgrades including higher resolution character models, improved shadows, textures, and everything, and it also comes with the bonus DLC material included, and is set to release on July 29th, 2014, exclusively for PS4. Next up, we have a game called Entwined. It's pretty much drawing inspiration from various ancient mythologies, and Entwined follows the story of a bird and a fish, two souls who are in love but cannot be together. This is kind of an interesting game. It was published by Sony Computer Entertainment, and it's only going to be $10, and you can find it on June 9th, 2014. Next up, we have Drive Club. Drive Club brings to life the heart and soul of car culture. An incredible, authentic, and immersed driving experience. Drive Club makes you feel like the exhilaration, all of that intense rush of driving, most powerful, beautiful designed cars in the world are all in your hands, and that you're experiencing it right there. Drive Club will be available on October 7th, 2014. Next up, we have Little Big Planet 3. Sackboy is transported to a new planet called Bunkum, a creative paradise where abundant ideas drift through the sky. Unwittingly, Sackboy helps release 3 mythical creatures called the Titans who aim to ruin Bunkum and transform the world's most unskilled creator, Newton. Now what's cool about this is definitely continuing the Little Big Planet series, and there actually is no release date for it yet. It is set to release sometime in November 2014. We also have The Order 1886. Discover history's darkest secret in The Order 1886, the game that rewrites history by introducing a unique vision of Victorian-era London, where a man uses advanced technology to battle a powerful and ancient foe. In an alternate history where myths and technology coexist, players take on the role of Sir Galad, a hardened member of an elite order of knights, engaging in centuries-old war that will determine the course of history forever. This game will be on shelves in stores on February 20th, 2015. Next up, we have Uncharted 4: A Thief's End. Several years after his last adventure, retired fortune hunter Nathan Drake is forced back into the world of thieves. With the stakes much more personal, Drake embarks on a globe-trotting journey in pursuit of a historical conspiracy behind a fabled pirate treasure. His greatest adventure will test his physical limits, his resolve, and ultimately what he's willing to sacrifice to save the ones he loves. Uncharted 4: A Thief's End will be available sometime in early to mid-2015, developed by Naughty Dog. Next up, we have Bloodborne. Creators of the legendary Soul games comes Bloodborne, an all-new action RPG brimming with unforgiving, unrelenting terror, developed exclusively for the PlayStation 4. Face your fears as you search for the answers in the ancient city of Yaharmanam, now cursed with a strange, endemic illness spreading through the streets like wildfire. Danger, death, and madness lurk around every corner in this dark, horrific world, and can be found sometime in Q1 of 2015. We also have the remastered version of Grim Fandango. Based on various legends of Mexican folklore, Grim Fandango is packed to the hilt with dancing skeletons, crime, romance, and much more. You play Minnie Calavera, a mid-level worker at the Department of Death, the DOD, who's trying to work off his sins in life so that he can get to his final reward. As a Reaper, Manny frees incoming souls from their shrouds and does a bunch of awesome things in this remade game. Now there is no release date yet, it's to be determined still, but sometime in 2014, probably early to mid, is when it's going to be released. Next up, we have Let It Die. Let It Die is a brutally violent, free-to-play game from the game designer Suda51. Death cancels everything except the truth. Now, there is no release date yet, but it is going to be free to play, and it's sometime in 2015 is when the game's going to be out. Last but not least, we have No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky is a science fiction game about the exploration and survival in an infinite generated universe. Developed by Hello Games, the indie studio developed and behind the hit Joe Danger, No Man's Sky is a science fiction game without any limits whatsoever. If you see a mountain, you can trek there. If you see a planet hanging on the horizon, it's a real place with its own rich ecology of cultures, weapons, variation, and much more. You can get into your ship, fly into space, and it's yours to explore. This is a very fun game, and I'm definitely looking forward to it. That's about it for today's video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Like I mentioned, make sure to check out the exclusive one for 10 new exclusive games coming to the Xbox One with a little bit of a wrap-up of E3 2014. If you enjoyed the video, please make sure to support it by leaving a like, and if you're new around here, definitely recommend subscribing for some more awesome daily gaming videos. Last but not least, you can follow my Twitter and like my Facebook. Those are down below in the description. That's about it, and have a great day.